November of 2014, my mom was diagnosed with a very rare and very aggressive form of ovarian cancer. 6 months later, she was gone. So suffice it to say, I have deeply personal reasons for wanting to understand the molecular basis of diseases like ovarian cancer. And as it turns out, one of the biggest driving factors in the development and progression of both breast and ovarian tumors is estrogen. Estrogen is a hormone within all of us that plays various regulatory functions. Typically, after estrogen has fulfilled its purpose, body's done with it and wants to get rid of it, it gets sent to the liver. In the liver, there are enzymes that add a small sugar similar to glucose onto the end of it. This estrogen sugar complex is inactive and it gets excreted from the body. Problem solved. However, in order to get from the liver to outside our bodies, it first has to go through the gut. Now, our guts contain trillions of bacteria that are each performing their own regulatory functions. And some of these bacteria contain an enzyme that we call GUS. GUS enzymes have specifically evolved to cut off this sugar and use it as energy for themselves. When they do this, they intercept the body's typical excretion pathway. So then, that inactive estrogen sugar complex gets reactivated to estrogen. And then estrogen can go and be recirculated throughout the body. Now, this is really, really important because it's been shown that excess amounts of circulating estrogen is a direct cause of hormone-driven cancers, like breast and ovarian cancer. So our hypothesis is that people with more of these GUS enzymes in their gut are more susceptible to hormone reactivation and recirculation, and thus more susceptible to hormone-driven diseases. To test this, we collected a panel of GUS enzymes found from within actual human intestines. Within this panel, more than half of the enzymes identified are capable of reactivating estrogen from the inactive estrogen sugar. But the most important part of my work to date is that we can start to inhibit this reactivation process. By inhibiting the GUS enzymes responsible for estrogen reactivation and recirculation, we can help prevent active estrogen from reaching tumors and contributing to tumor growth and development. This could start to change the way we think about hormone-driven cancer and how we treat it. And finally, this strategy can be applied to treat a whole host of other hormone-driven diseases, like those listed here at the bottom, simply by targeting what's already inside of us. Thank you.